Leo, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the first week in August 2023. I've done the monthly readings for August as well. The collective is called Own It. And you've got your individual readings out as well. Yes, thank you very much for being here. Hope you have a lovely reading, Leo. Let's just go straight in here and see what's going on. Nine of Wands, healthy boundaries. Happy birthday, by the way, to all you Leos having a birthday this week. Yes, healthy boundaries. I think this ties into what you've decided in the, how life has been over the past year. Because according to the Astroflower, the last 3 months before your birthday is your autumn period. This is where we assess what we've done in the last year and what we want to do in the future. If you get this really clear for you, it makes life a lot easier in the coming year. Allows you to confront things that you need to confront with and explore the best sides of life. So I think this has to do with that. I think this has to do with these healthy boundaries. Almost like I'm getting this sort of sensation. Don't forget to tell yourself what you don't want to be living in the coming year and what you want to be living in the coming year. And make those healthy boundaries. So later on in the year, you'll be able to sort of kind of go, oh yeah, I said to myself I didn't want to do that. It's a bit like New Year's resolutions, basically. That's the sort of thing that's sort of coming through. What's going on your karmic mission? You got the King of Swords. Yes, defining that clear vision of where you're going and through judgment. And I think this has to do with judgment according to maybe a relationship that you've been in. That's what we've sort of seen within the monthly readings as well. That if you really want to live life, then things need to be very clear for you going forward. And I think this week here is a week that you're going to crystallize this vision going forward for you. With the universe is sort of saying, observe how things come into your life and how things go out of your life, basically. Getting ready for that journey. That's what the universe is sort of encouraging within you and around you at the moment. And it's going to help you to crystallize that vision going forward. How is the past connecting to your future? I think this is going to be quite an important card. Yes, the Hangman, seeing things differently. This is exactly what I'm talking about in the autumn period. Seeing things differently. Seeing things that can work for you, what doesn't work for you, and maybe it's just a case of letting it go. And observing what is going on around you, I think is really important. I think the universe will help you to do this. So this is a week, basically, that you should be maybe having a cup of coffee on the terrace and just observing life and seeing how it sits with you more than anything. Explore your fantasies of what you want to live and explore as well the things that, you're not happy with and that you don't want to continue existing in your life. In your future self, it is a case of playing smart. This is why we do the observation. And it's like, once it starts working through you, you're going to start realizing, kind of going, yes, this is good for me. This is good for my future. It will make you a lot more positive about your future and make you a lot more enthusiastic about your future. The moment you start doing that, that's when you're going to start getting the possibilities of manifesting great things for you going forward. And it is about playing smart, because I think, if I'm honest with you, I think there may be, one or two relationships around you that are a little bit tricky, basically, that may need sort of dealing with. What's the ultimate future of where you're going towards? Change of fortunes. I think you need to instigate this. I really do. I think you need to engage this change, engage this birthday season. Engage this new year that's coming through you in regards to your relationships. Setting things up in a way that's going to be much more productive and exciting, I think, if you do this. This is a lot of observation cards. Playing smart, Three of Wands, Hangman. There's a lot of observation things that are going on the relationship side and on your emotional side of life. And it's all about clarifying and getting that clear vision going forward. I think on the financial side, it's going to be a different kettle of fish. I think you're almost biting at the bit in order to get started Yes. Within you, you have this happiness after difficulty. You have this idea that, yes, last year there may have been a few complications, there may have been a few sticking points within your career path, your business, or your projects. And now your objective within you, within your karmic path, is to move on to much happier climbs. I think you've worked a lot. And I think there was a lot of learning as well coming in I think in May and June really, where you were learning a lot about you can make money easily, but keeping it is a bit difficult. And I think that's maybe what you learned, and it may have been tricky for you in the last sort of 6 months in order to really get the finances or get your career path rocking and rolling. You had moments of being on fire and it was absolutely brilliant. But there is these, I think it's now sort of kind of going, I'm looking for happiness, and happiness is over a long period of time rather than joy, which is a sort of individual thing. And you're looking for happiness. You know, if I got paid $20 million for doing something that I hated constantly, I don't think I'd really want the $20 million. But I'm like that. You know, and you might be able to do that. But I think deep down inside you, you really want to be engaged with what you're doing. You want the success. You want to really get the good results out of life. And I think that comes through your happiness. The universe is trying to encourage that within you. This is to do with your past, how your past connects your future. Yeah. There's certain avenues within your past year, I would say more than anything, that are dead, done and dusted with. There's certain projects or certain ambitions that you kind of go, well, there's no point going after that. That's dead, done and dusted with. And that's giving you that clarity to go on to that 10 of cups. 2 10s here. A real ultimate sort of realization of goals and stuff like that. And I think in the past here, and the guides are trying to influence you here, is to take you away from things that might have been causing you more pain or difficulty within your financial world than actually bringing in success. In your future self, this is the good learning process that you've done. And I think you're applying this now, and you should be applying this. Spending your money wisely. It would make you a lot more successful if you stopped losing money when gaining lots, if you know what I mean. So here is your future self is sort of saying, okay, if I'm going to go down this path, I want to make sure that it's going to be not only providing me with the good life that I want to live and the finances that I want, but also I want to be building up my foundation, building up the real sort of things that's underneath me. And it's you who comes out the top. Strength card, the quelling of all doubts, the silencing of all doubts as you go forward. And this is where you're stepping forward with a lot of I'd say courage and courageousness and stuff like that, but also just sort of knowing what you want, knowing this happiness, and going after it. And when you get when you get something inside there in your noggin, there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting it, Leo. So yeah, thank you very much for being here. We're going to be clarifying with the Light Seers cards. Thank you very much for the support you give this channel. And you can do that by any which way you see fit, and through the YouTube, subscribing, liking, sharing, and all of that sort of malarkey. There's also links in the description below. There's links in the description below to private readings and healing sessions that I give online. There's also an email, because I'm going to be giving workshops in the UK in September, October, and in the US in October and November. And it's all about energy, all about connecting your energy, all about chakras, aura, that sort of thing, and earth energy, and really helping you to sort of connect with energy. You can sort of play with energy in the future. I've done it for 20 years. I've done it for hundreds of people already, and it is always a fantastic weekend. So just send me an email, tell me where you are in the world, and I will let you know where the nearest workshop is going to be for you. I've also got possibilities for going to Australia as well, so give me a shout on that sort of fun. Let's just get on with the clarification, see what's going on here. 6 of Cups. Yeah, I think these healthy boundaries is all about the past. Past within you, realizing the things that made you really happy upon the journey of the last year, basically, and putting in those healthy boundaries so they help you in the coming year. The more you set up now, the better you will be, Leo. Let's just see what's going on with the King of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is all about that. Making sure that you are going after what you want, basically. Having that clear vision about what you want. Not necessarily trying to save everybody, which you can do, but literally going after what you wish to experience in the coming year. And then you get, with the 3 of Wands, you get the 7 of Wands. This is building up that confidence within you in order to go forward into the new year, into your new year. Engage in that sort of change or that Wheel of Fortune moment, really getting involved with it. Building up a lot of confidence within yourself by observing what's going on around you. The Hangman, seeing things differently will help you manifest the future that you so desire. Seeing how you've dealt with things in the past, seeing how you'd like to deal with them in the coming future, is going to really help you manifest what you want out of relationships in this coming year. You've set up this notion of understanding within you, and I've seen that in your readings, and also success. Connecting with people has absolutely been brilliant, now you can manifest something that goes even much further into this. Playing smart will, yes, it will bring you into real alignment, into love with someone. Into a partnership with someone, or who really means a lot to you, that sort of like really connects with you in such a beautiful way. This is how you're manifesting it, but it's also bringing you into alignment with yourself. And when you feel absolutely happy with yourself, it's a lot easier for you to connect with other people on the long-term sort of thing. What's this change of fortune? I think it's the launching of your coming year. Yeah, walking away from any sort of complications, difficulties, arguments that didn't really serve you anything. As I say, I think there's some sort of relationship around you that may be a little bit of a pain in the backside, and it's probably now is the time to deal with it if you want to really go forward into a future that means a lot for you. Leo. All right, let's see what's going on with your financial side. With the 10 of Cups, you get the 9 of Cups. Happiness is after difficulty. And because it seems like now you've understood, or you should be understanding, that money is not everything, certainly not in the future. It's going to be much more built upon respect, which plays beautifully for you. But also how we engage in life, how we engage in the world that is around us. And the moment you start making happiness your objective, and realistic happiness, this is the thing with the 10 of Cups, it's realistic happiness. You will have lots of possibilities to use in the future going on. And it's now recognizing it, and it's recognizing it within your energy. Yeah, if you want this happiness, don't concentrate on the past, concentrate on the future. Yes, you might have been hard done by certain projects, which we've seen here in the 10 of Swords. But if you focus on that, you're not going to get that happiness. Focus on what makes you just kind of go, yes, this is what life's all about. That sort of attitude there, I think, will serve you no ends going forward. So what are these projects in the past? What are these jobs or these promotions in the past that you might feel a little bit cut off for? The Hierophant. I think out of the learning of things that didn't work for you is going to allow you, it's going to give you that information in order to build success in the future. How you do get towards your success by understanding the things that didn't work in the past, and therefore changing how you do things and approach new projects in the future. It certainly bodes well for your dreams and aspirations. But the choice is yours here, Leo. I wouldn't spend your money until you know what you're doing. I wouldn't spend your effort, your time, your energy, your money until you can see clearly of what's going on. I would be very wary of just taking a punt, gambling, and that sort of thing. If I was you, being very much more open to the idea of wait and see, basically. And I think that's part of that strength thing that comes through you. And with the strength thing, you get a new cycle. It comes into your Wheel of Fortune as well here. And this new year that's coming through for you, you're going to have all the resources that you need. It's obvious from the Nine of Cups. It's just that you need to change in the way in which you engage with the world that is around you. It's going to be looking good. There's a lot of work to do this week. Got to be honest. A lot of work on yourself. But the work you do this week bodes beautifully for the future. So I would do this work. It is worthwhile doing. Taking time out for yourself is really important. We have got the monthly reading for the collective, which is called Owning It in August. And you've got your monthly reading for you, Leo, as well, which you might want to see. There is something coming through in the second and third week of August, an energy that distracts a lot of people. And I will be doing a reading on that. That'll be coming out around about the 10th and the 12th of August. Yes, I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.